What do you think about your roommate, Stuart?
Stuart, he's okay, but he just makes really annoying jokes.
Hey man, thanks for getting a Xbox for the dorm.
Of course. I mean, I got it for our roommate, Tyler. Best trade ever. You get it? Is there anything any pet peeves that you have about him? Anything that really annoys you about him as a roommate?
Yeah, he takes a really long time in the bathroom.
I just watched Joker Folie, Deux. There have been a roller coaster of emotions surrounding this film. Originally, I was gonna watch it on opening night, and then the reviews came out, and it wasn't great. I was like, okay, I can wait a little bit. But then, it got a D+ on Cinema Score, making it the worst ever ranked superhero movie of all time. And I thought, okay, I have to go watch this movie. There's no way that it's that bad. Right? Surprisingly enough, Joker 1 came out over 5 years ago, and it was a critical and commercial achievement. So without a doubt, a second film was announced. However, this film, it is a lot different from the first. This movie takes place 2 years after the first and sees Arthur Fleck on trial for his killings in the last film. Here he meets his supposed love of his life, Harley Quinn. However, this movie was not as bad as people are saying. I think the expectations are just really high for this film, and it wasn't amazing. But to say it's worse than Morbius and Elektra and Justice League is just baffling to me. The main source of hatred I see from this movie and the reviews already is from it being a musical. And with about a third of the runtime being taken up by musical numbers. I personally don't have a problem with musicals, but from a studio perspective, I don't understand why you would make a musical if you're not going to market a movie as a musical. I can think of Wonka and Mean Girls and Wicked that's coming out later this year. None of these movies have been marketed as musicals, yet they are. I just don't understand that from a studio perspective. I don't think that that's the main problem here. I think that the main problem is that these songs don't fit with this movie. If I'm making a review for Joker 2 and I start talking about my love life and how, I haven't had a girlfriend in over a year and, maybe I'm starting to get lonely and wondering when I'll have a girlfriend again and it just wouldn't make any sense. So when Lady Gaga starts singing about love in Trial, it just doesn't make any sense. It's like if instead of Simba singing I Just Can't Wait to Be King in The Lion King, he sings Drop It Like It's Hot by Snoop Dogg. Another reason I feel like this movie is getting a lot of hate is because it doesn't fit with DC Comics at all. And yeah, if these characters weren't called the Batman or the Joker or Harvey Dent, it would have absolutely no correlation to DC Comics. These characters don't feel like the characters, they don't act like the characters, and they really aren't the characters that you expect. This really is just an art house film with the names of some comic characters. And on the same topic of characters, I thought that the performances were fine, but nothing really to write home about. Joaquin Phoenix isn't really doing anything in this movie that's very different from the last. And he also isn't given a lot to work with, which I'll talk about later in a second. Lady Gaga also seems kind of thrown in here, and for a movie that is supposed to be about the relationship between Joker and Harley, it's kind of weird to see her seen as almost an afterthought. I know I'm trashing a lot in this movie, and I will continue to do so. I just feel like there is a clear difference in the quality and script of this film, and that can really be felt. And I hate it when a movie comes out and articles like this are released on Variety and Vanity Fair, because I really think that there was a passion for this film. There clearly was a lot of love and heart that went into it. It just can't really be felt on the screen, and clearly there might have been some issues in the background around the making of this movie. Will I watch this movie again? Probably not, but there is still some good in this movie. I recommend this film for people who are fans of jukebox musicals, fans of Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix, as well as people who love courthouse dramas. Stewie reviews Joker, Folie, 8 years of French lessons. That's what you get. But I review Joker 2, 58 out of 100. Also, sorry for the long time between uploads. It's been midterm season and internship application season, but expect more reviews pretty soon. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. We'll see you in the next one.